Are squats hurting your body, or maybe every time you stand up from a chair, you feel like your knees hurt or your legs aren't strong enough? Maybe you're thinking to yourself, how am I supposed to gain the strength to be able to do this if I can't even do this basic movement of standing up from a chair? Well, guess what? I'm gonna show you some drills right now that you can do to build your leg strength and, more importantly, build your mind-muscle connection with your legs, so that way when you start to practice the squat again, you're able to do it in a way that's much less pain with so much more strength and control, right? And this is great because this movement can be done for somebody who literally can't sit up from bed as a starting point. So I'll show you that variation first. Looks like this. You're gonna be in bed, lying down. You can do this first thing in the morning before you get out of bed, or maybe you have a surgery or an injury or something that prevents you from even getting out of bed, and you can practice this while in bed. So what it looks like is this. Feet straight forward, heels underneath butt. Then you're going to squeeze your core muscles. What I mean by that is this, real simple. I would say cough and try to hold that feeling in your core at the end of the cough. That's gonna help you squeeze your core properly, right? Now from there, lift your toes to your nose. That's gonna help strengthen these muscles right here, which helps stabilize the knee, and drive your heels into the ground, trying to imagine you're pushing your body away from that. And what you'll feel is, you'll feel these muscles, your quads right here, start to fire. Hold that for just a few seconds, and then relax. Take a big breath in as you fire your core and press your heels down and your toes up. Hold that for a few seconds, and relax. And just repeat this for about 1 minute. Hold for a few seconds, and relax. It's enough time for maybe 10 to 15 squeezes of the thighs. Now you can do this movement every single day. You can even do it multiple times a day, because what you're working on is building a better mind-muscle connection with the muscles of your thighs, so that when you go back to trying to squat, you can do so again with strength and control. So if you're able to sit up, after you practice this movement and you start to feel like, oh, I've got this one down, now it's time to come into a seated position. Now this time what I want you to do is this. Feet straight forward, and really pay attention to your knees. This is the key here. Don't let your knees wobble in or wobble out. Keep them straight forward as you do this. Same movement though, tall to the top of the head, fire the core, lift the toes to the nose. Now press your heels into the ground. Almost imagine like you're trying to push the chair backwards with your heels, right? You're gonna feel these same muscles firing again. Again, hold, squeeze, and then relax. Toes, core, press the heels, hold, squeeze, and relax. And repeat this movement again for a minute. This is a really great movement for strengthening these muscles. Now, how do you take that to the next level? Now, we bring our feet into a squat stance, nice and wide like this. Make sure those knees are going the same direction as the toes. Push your heels into the ground. Remember, we've been practicing that this whole time. You can use your hands on your knees for support, or on the couch, or in front of you, whatever, right? Push your heels in the ground and feel those muscles work as you go from a seated position to a standing position. Now, this is gonna take some time for you to build the strength to go from lying to seated to standing, but if you give yourself a lot of patience and you practice this every day, I promise you, you're gonna build the mind-muscle connection with the legs that you need in order to eliminate that knee pain and be able to move through your daily life in a way that is much simpler and just way more friction-free. So give this a shot, and your body is gonna love you for it, especially your knees, all right? Hey, if this video resonated with you, then it's probably true that you haven't found any workouts that seem like a good fit for you, right? The reality is that most workouts want to jump you straight into doing things like squats and push-ups and running and things like that. And most of that stuff's not appropriate for people, especially people who have weakness in their body or who have aches, pains, and injuries, flexibility, or haven't worked out in a long time. And so what you need is movements that start at foundational things like this and slowly graduate towards building the strength and control you need to function in your daily life in a way that actually feels really good. The good news is that's what we've created over at WeShape. So I'm the head coach of WeShape, and our goal is to give you a personalized at-home workout where every movement feels like the perfect fit for you. So click the link below, take our free quiz, answer those questions. We'll use your feedback to create a personalized follow-along workout where all you have to do is press play and follow along, and you'll see how amazing it feels to have a workout that was actually made for you. Plus you can try it for free, all right? So click that link, I'll see you there.